Here in Western Massachusetts, there's a battle underway, a fight that people with disabilities and their families wage against barriers built to keep people with special needs separate. For 50 years, Jericho, the Bureau for Exceptional Children and Adults, an annual Catholic appeal-funded agency, has provided religious services as well as guidance for social services for families, as the agency seeks to break down those barriers. Linda LaPointe has taken over the helm of Jericho as one of the founders stepped back. It's a role she's uniquely qualified to take on. Kathy Harrington has her story.
She changed my life, as I feel it was a calling from God.
Just as Joshua was called on to fill the shoes of Moses and conquer the city of Jericho, Linda LaPointe is filling the shoes of two blessed leaders of Jericho. Founder, Father Robert Wagner, and Sister Joan Magnani, who set out to break barriers for people with special needs.
You have all of these ideas of what your child's going to be and what they're going to grow up to be and all those things. And so when you have a child with special needs, that all changes.
LaPointe is like the moms who turn to Jericho. Daughter Jacqueline has special needs. Minutes after giving birth in a Houston hospital, nurses gave LaPointe what they called awful news, that her premature baby had a genetic disorder.
And here I was, all drugged up, just had a C-section. And I think, that needs to change.
LaPointe set out to learn everything she could about Down syndrome and autism. Jacqueline, called Jack, also has verbal apraxia and rheumatoid arthritis.
I really changed my life and really just worked on learning everything that I could learn about how to advocate for people.
Leaving her career in the public sector, the family moved to Massachusetts, and LaPointe went to work in the special needs world. After putting on a workshop at Jericho, she began working there as program director.
This has become my passion, and I know what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. And I truly believe God gave me Jacqueline because I wasn't following the path that He wanted me to, and I really feel that I'm following that path now.
It's a path blazed 50 years ago by Father Wagner when he created this spiritual home with a ministry for developmentally disabled children and adults. For help, he turned to the Sisters of St. Joseph and the Sisters of Providence.
Jericho is crucial to the diocese. You see, if all are not included, if all are not welcome, we're not complete as a family. So Jericho makes us complete, bringing people of all abilities and all gifts around the altar together and maximizing everybody's talents for the glory of God.
In 1972, when this was started, rarely did you see individuals with disabilities engaged in their parishes. In 50 years, that's come so far. We have so many individuals with different abilities engaged in their community parishes.
Masses in the Robert Wagner Celebration Center are seated. Community members are involved with the music ministry and in the readings and as Eucharistic ministers.
We have a young woman named Mary Westgate who lives in South Hadley who comes here, and she is blind. And so I will have the readings brailled for her, and she actually has been a reader and done the Braille readings.
With Jericho since 1972, Sister Joan Magnani followed Father Wagner as executive director. Semi-retired, she now serves as the pastoral minister, organizes First Communion and Confirmation, prepares for Mass, and makes home visits. It was Sister Joan who recognized when Jack was ready to make her First Communion, a challenge because Jack is nonverbal. When the special day arrived, the community packed the celebration center.
Not only with Jack's friends, and even a friend that came from college to sing as our gift to Jack for our First Communion, but all of the community came together for Jack's First Communion.
Not surprising, since Jack has been a part of Jericho for most of her life, and the activities available, swimming, therapeutic horseback riding, concerts, monthly dances, all make the community a family, a welcoming, supportive family.
There's still families who have children with behavioral challenges or that vocalize all the time, who have a hard time bringing their person into the community. And so we're still here to say, it's okay.
For the glory of God, Linda wants all to hear, at Jericho, all are welcome in this place. For Real to Real, I'm Kathy Harrington.